Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today I want to talk about my Nautilus plus Christmas Menoa setup for tackling Shura 3. So Shura 3, or World of Carnage 3, has the all attribute requirement, and that means you need to have at least one of every single attribute found in your team. You can utilize sub-attributes, hence Nautilus has the blue. My friend Menoa has red, and that is a big deal because a lot of times, the best in slot choice for Nautilus teams for red coverage is Celica. And not everyone has Celica, so utilizing Christmas Menoa as your friend lets you have that color coverage and lets you run other cards. And I want to explain the team, like the rationale behind choosing the subs and my inherits. So, my goal is to have 24 skill boosts before I transform. Reason for that is Alina has Nay inherited, which means she needs 25 turns to use the inherit before transforming. When I hit 25, I don't transform Alina, I lose. So I want to get to exactly 24, and I did so with this setup here. In addition to that, I want to cover as many resists as I possibly can to make the run that much smoother. So, Nautilus and Menoa both have Zila hats. Zila hats give me health. Health is good because it lets you tank more hits because the big health multiplier and the large damage reduction multiplier. It gives tons of rows. Damage flies out of the team. For Christmas Osiris, they are kind of like the secret MVP, and I honestly feel that Christmas Osiris is going to become the best in slot wood dart card possible, and just in general, one of the best wood subs you can have, because they are able to hit double damage cap with relative ease, which is a big deal. They have the L unlocked to unlock the board passively, and their active skill has a negative orb movement time, which overrides other debuffs. It also gives you an RCV buff to make you heal more, and then you also get to change a column of orbs into wood. So it's doing basically what Celica does, but better. You have one more turn on the cooldown, but I don't think that really should be a big issue. But you get the RCV buff, and that's huge because right now, I feel like the only truly great RCV buffer you really can throw on a team that's green is Academy of Valyria. And again, I don't have these cards. Remember, Fantastic'c account is quite budget friendly, relatively speaking. It has maybe IAP'd $1 bundle some point in the years and years ago. So basically non-IAP is the idea. So having Christmas Menoa does give you a bit more flexibility in terms of team building because you don't need that Celica, you don't need Valyria if you're lucky to have Christmas Osiris, which I was lucky enough to have. So I feel like Osiris solves so many problems, and Gadius Inherit is just for the resist, and the active skill gives me haste. Haste is an effective skill boost. I couldn't get above 24 skill boosts, so using haste is a way to kind of work around that. For Alina, she has the roulette clear. This is from a long time ago. I didn't want to take it away. I didn't need anything else, so it's just kind of there. Green Nay weapon is another cleric style active skill if it overcharges, so I don't have any fear of this overcharging. Great output over there. Susanoo is actually a wonderfully strong Pantheon card. 4 skill boosts, super blind resist, does hit damage cap on this team because the 10 combo and the killers obviously can be meaningful. The VDP ensures you can void and pierce through stuff, and its active skill is important. It is a 60% shield for 3 turns and 1 haste. I'm not using it for the haste aspect on floor 1, but the haste is nice later on to get the Osiris back up if needed. And remember, Menoa and Nautilus have different orb changers, so actually having haste from Susanoo is not a terrible thing potentially, because you could get more wood orbs. In addition to that, the shield is necessary to tank Hexazion's big hit when they're below half health, so multi-turn shield means less stress and worries. Great choice, I feel, overall. And then Green Menoa's weapon is just another delay. I don't actually have many good delay options on Fantastic. It's a delay with skill boost, with team HP, with rows. Nice time all around. And the HP is important because you actually cannot tank Grandis's hit, and normally double Nautilus is actually, doesn't matter how much health you have, you can always kill Grandis. But with this setup here, I actually cannot kill Grandis with just Nautilus's follow-up attack. And because it's red versus green, it means I actually cannot have anyone actually dealing enough damage. So obviously that is problematic. So your HP goal is going to be, in this case here, you're going to want to have, I'm just going to say 204,000 HP to tank Grandis, because the auto follow-up attack is not enough, unlike double Nautilus. So just keep in mind, you want to get to that health threshold. And if I do transform everyone, you will notice that I do actually get that health value. And it's going to make sense why I chose the Inherit on Avalon Drake momentarily. So, Avalon Drake is just a strong 6 skill boost card that double caps with ease, has VDP, so it actually is meaningful, and it has Rose. Great damage source overall. Their base active skill gives you a 2-turn damage absorption cancellation, which is what you need for floor 6, and it's a really bad backup orb changer because it doesn't make hearts if you're desperate later on in the dungeon. So, I like his Fujin style. Big damage, big skill boost. I needed skill boost here. And if we look at their weapon assist, I chose Beach Yogg because I needed some team HP awakenings. I didn't have enough health to tank Grandis just in case he appeared. So with this, I had the HP, and the jammer resists are useful because I needed more resists. So I actually have 80% jammer, poison, full blind, full cloud. I have 25 wood rows, which is truly absurd, and I have enough movement time. I chose the movement time badge because 7 seconds is pretty horrible, and I have enough HP, like I said, to tank Grandis. I have just under 209,000 health, so I have enough to tank the Grandis. Oh wait, maybe no, I do have enough to tank the Grandis because I have 75% shield from both leaders. So this setup does work. I found it much smoother compared to double Nautilus because the different diversity of Menoa and the fact that Menoa hits harder, and I'm able to get row VDP quite easily from Menoa's active skill is quite meaningful, and her haste to transform is helpful. My transforming approach is kind of convoluted for this team, but it works quite well, and the fact that Menoa doesn't make hard orbs makes floor 3 easier to kill, so all I do is use Alina on floor 4 to clear the unmatchable and the awoken bind that just appears. So that being said, let us enjoy the actual gameplay footage. How this goes. Dukester, I rolled quite a bit. Quite a bit. There might be a video, well, there'll be a video online later. I think I did pretty good overall. Lots of orb skins that I didn't own, now I have, which is nice. I think with Menoa I can just kill this outright. Oh, my 80% failed. That's incredibly inconsiderate. Still think I can just kill outright, though. It's okay. I'm going to use Nautilus's transform to get rid of the poison orbs later. And I appreciate Drifted Away. Thank you so much. Osiris to overwrite this nonsense. Not matching mortal poisons. Not that crazy. But I want to make sure I have enough combos, so I do that. Alright. Boat transform, we're going. Okay, I want to get rid of all these hard orbs as well, because my plan is to not... my plan is to use all of them up, and then not use Alina until floor 4. Come on, different color. Yay! I'm making sure I keep the combo orbs so then I can have enough wood orbs for the next part here. I had just enough. I'm gonna use Osiris to ensure I kill it. Woo! Combo Orb did the trick. And I have enough health, I'm quite confident to tank this spank, and then I Alina and we'll go. Now I just want to make sure I heal and clear off all these bomb orbs. I need to make sure Alina stalls for a turn. Otherwise I'll die on the later unmatchable wood floor. Like I said, I have to stall once. So I'm just doing this. If I don't super resolve the carbuncles on the sides, I'm okay. Alright, guaranteed to stall minimum 2 turns now, so I can just play normally. It's a lot of jammers, I feel, and a lot of dark orbs. Gotta make sure I kill this now, which shouldn't be a problem. So these are all green. Everything's a green in the dark. Good. Excellent. Oh shoot, Avalon's farish away. It's okay, I have enough time for Avalon to come up. I just have to not die in these few turns. So I need to stall a bit. I should have taken another turn to stall for Avalon. That's okay. One more turn for Avalon, and then I'm good to go. So I'm going to try and get the red bloblet into Super Resolve threshold. As long as I match all the jammers, I'm fine. Avalon Drake. Don't have to worry about Menoa overlapping because it doesn't take light away. So I still get a board that's comboable. Is this how I do it? Yeah, it's another row. Cool. Alright. Smack, smack, smack. Keep going. So I have leader swap resist on Nautilus, so that makes life easier on the next floor. Against Parvati, I'll need to count my VDP damage, but I think I can just one-shot Parvati outright. After buffing myself, of course. Mr. Slick, Taula works, series works, depending on the dungeon. I am going to see if I can row VDP and just outright kill her. Because I have 1, potentially 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage caps potentially, which is enough to kill everything outright. Let's see if I have a row VDP. If I do, I go for it. If I don't, I'll think about other stuff to do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have enough for row and VDP, ladies and gentlemen. That's everyone capping beautifully. Random guy that's awesome has been playing pad more because work has been slow. Is that a good or a bad thing, you feel? I wish it was the other one. Sticky blinds is not fun ever. I'm making combo orb matches because they let me actually hit combos. And there's so much orb generation. You're getting paid to play pad. That's so wonderful. Well done. Susanoo overcharged. I need to dump his active skill if I don't get the face that's needed to be delayed. Just need to keep that in mind. Blue, blue, red. Ah, shoot. Which is the blue one? I forgot. There it was. Hey, no blind fell down. I don't have any hard orbs now, which is weird. Rude. Rude. It's unfortunate it's not Nautilus. Nautilus would actually take this away. Because if I use Alina now, I could get absolutely dunkarooed by Metatron. Unless I stall for a few turns, which I think is doable. I can always Osiris. That's a shorter cooldown. Osiris might be easier to deal with. Yeah, I'll use Osiris. Just gonna fish out one wood orb. And then all hearts from the rest. Oops. That's a blue up in there. want that to be a heart. Not the best solve. Oh well. Fenrir Viz. I like to dance on Fenrir Viz for 2 turns, so I'll just dance with Fenrir. Oh shoot, I wasn't mean to 10. I don't want to knock it below 75% health. That's my goal. So I have enough wood orbs, so I don't need to worry. So I'm going to just match them instead. Without using Nautilus, just in case something goes really off with my calculating damage. There. Perfectly fine. And I can easily one-shot him. Especially if Menoa's active. I can use Osiris after to overwrite the RCB debuff. I have the wrong form of Menoa showing? What do you mean by that? This is the absorb that could have been a problem. So now I know. So, this is why Susanoo's delay is up, just so I could deal with this potentially. I need to make sure I heal lots this turn, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's a little amount of movement time. Alina overcharged, that's okay. Next is a bunch of spinners and then gravity, so I'm okay. I think I'm going to dump my delay now. And I'm good. Okay, you make some spinners. That's okay, technically, for me. Oh, they're really fast, but that's okay. They're okay. They'll be gone soon enough. Zoom, 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 zoom. I meant to make the combo orb, but that's okay. They're not that tanky, these things, at least. Alright, Susanoo can start charging back up. Blue Dragon! Alrighty, so I just need to make sure Susanoo's up by the... Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, just a matter of smash and smash. So much damage with the fish. Okay. So I have no way to actually remove red orbs. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to just do this. Nautilus. Ooh, not enough for anything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so easy to kill. Oh, that's the wrong way to do it. Shoot. Whatever. It's okay. So much worse than it had to be. Did I not VDP again? Ah, shoot. I'm gonna use Osiris to give myself the RCD buff. Okay, on to the last floor now. I just need to be mindful that Avalon Drake's active is kind of bad now, but that's okay. Unless it's absorbing this. Ah, that's rude. Holy fish cakes, that was close. Just barely alive. Good enough for me. The green absorb's a little awkward. Oh, Yogg is a complete terrible active if Avalon overcharges now. Got my combo orbs again. You're a VDP. I can deal with VDP so easily. Never mind, not as easily now that I'm delayed. You know what? This is where Avalon Drake might be helpful, because, you know, I didn't have a good active to use anyways, so let's Avalon. I can get that sweet VDP. I am attack debuffed, I guess, but I think this will still do more than whatever I would have done otherwise. Yeah, that was great. Good job, Avalon. Well, that's not a combo orb. Whoops. I can overwrite that of Osiris if needed. Okay, I can smack you. Saving Osiris in case bad things happen on the next turn. Don't have enough to make the combo orb, unfortunately. Alright, Hexion, welcome. This is why I say to Osiris, just in case the locked orbs will be a problem, but they're not, so that's fine. I need to make sure I use Susanoo when it gets lower health, but I have 3 turns of shielding. Just need to make sure I get there soonish. Do I want to use my Osiris now? I might as well. I'm missing out on lots of damage if I don't. The faster I kill it, the better off I will be. Ooh, I almost didn't have enough orbs. Shoot. Okay. I still have Alina if needed. Wait, wood orbs, where are you at? A part of me thinks I should use Susanoo because I have 3 turns of shielding, but I might as well like just do it just in case something bad goes on, I feel. I'm thinking. Haste is cool too. Don't need the haste though. You know, I'm just going to pop Susanoo anyways. It's going to make the stalling a little easier going into this part. And I can use Nautilus now if I really wanted, actually, because Menoa will charge back up, so I might as well get a little bit more leverage. I was pretty close. I wasn't sure if I was going to do too much or not. Those dark orbs are kind of awkward. I can't get rid of them. I could use Osiris, but I don't get to heal. Ooh, the lack of healing is actually a little alarming. But it's just the gravity hits, so the gravity hit's not an issue. I'm just gonna pop Osiris to get rid of these couple of locked orbs are a little annoying. They are kind of ruining my happiness. Holy fish, I really don't get wood orbs to fall down. Good thing I have Alina up. Come here, me. Oh shoot, come on. Okay, I'll probably could kill it in 2 turns potentially here. Okay, how much health does that have left? What percentage of health is that? Because I think I could one-shot it now, because how many caps do I need? I have 8 caps potentially. That's 16 billion. Do we think that has 16 billion health left? And it should be pretty easy to hit this because it's green, or I mean blue. I feel like I need to, because if I don't, I might just push it into the execute. So I'm going to pop Osiris for the movement time buff and just more orbs. Blue, green, red, green. It's a red. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I like this team. It feels better than double Nautilus, I feel. Like, the transforming process is much smoother, and the team building options are much wider. I feel like, obviously, Christmas Osiris is kind of an MVP for this team, just because he does so many solutions for me. But I do feel this, like, setup is better than double Nautilus for Shura3. Pretty great stuff all around for Mantastic'c. And Mantastic'c is kind of like a non-IAP account, so, like, I feel like it has at least more options just because Menoa greatly extends team building opportunities. So hopefully this video provides you with some insight as to what you can do to tackle this dungeon with Nautilus and Christmas Menoa. It doesn't really matter too much which one you have as your own leader. As long as you have access to have both of them, you should be perfectly fine. Regardless of all that, hopefully you all have a truly fantastic day. I wish you all the best luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.